Hello everyone, Marc Daniel Patrick here, musical theater coach. Thank you so much for taking time to check out the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page by clicking the link below and hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and you'll never miss an upcoming video. It is considered one of the best performances of the 20th century, and in my opinion, she's just one of the best actresses we've ever had. Glenn Close gave audiences a performance in Sunset Boulevard that was so captivating, you just can't begin to imagine anyone else playing that role. And if you don't believe me, how many musical theater shows can you think of that featured the same actress in both the original and the revival 22 years later? Now, the heartbeat of this show really comes early in the second act with the song we're going to take a look at today. This number has been performed by Barbra Streisand, Elaine Paige, Chris Colfer, if we're allowed to include Glee, but nobody can capture it the way she does. Performing as if we've never said goodbye. This is Glenn Close.
I don't know why I'm frightened. I know my way around here. The cardboard trees, the painted scenes, the sound here. Yes, a world to rediscover. But I'm not in any hurry. And I need a moment.
Oh, I would have given anything to see her perform this in the actual show. But so what do we have here? She's performing at the Royal Albert Hall in a concert setting, but she doesn't allow that to take her out of this moment and take her out of the world and the situation her character is in. One of the things I really want to look at with Glenn Close and what I love about her is she takes her time. She allows herself to discover what the song is about, to discover the situation she's in, and to discover each beat of the song and take her time with it. You know, so many people, and I say this to musical theater students all the time, they start a song and it's like a race to the finish. They start a song and they can't wait to get to the end of it. This is your time. Take your moment, take your time. Explain the story, tell the story, and do it in the way that your character needs. If your character needs a little beat here, a second here, take that time to discover what the song is really about. If your musical director is any good at all, they will give you that time to discover new things in the song. They're not going to give you 4 or 8 bars of emptiness, but they can give you a beat and a half, maybe a half note of just a pause, just to discover something, to have an emotional shift, and then continue the song. So I encourage you, when you're performing your numbers, take your time with it. Try and find a rhythm that works for you, and try and find those spots where you can really discover something new. So let's watch her here as she takes her time with the lyrics, the beats, and different emotional cues.
A whispered conversation in overcrowded hallways, the atmosphere as thrilling here as always.
Oh, I love that little flip, that tiny little swoop up into her head voice. It makes the character so innocent in that moment. It's quite good. She's not going to have the pitch perfect performance that a Barbra Streisand will, of course, but she has the poise, the stance, and the confidence to deliver the most rich performance we could ever ask for. And that's, to me, 100 times over. We've said it 1,000 times on this channel. That's what you're looking for. The richness of a performance. There's someone who has that confidence to stand up there and deliver it, and not necessarily be pitch perfect from start to finish.
Feel the early morning madness. Feel the magic in the making. Why, everything's as if we never said goodbye. I've spent so many mornings just trying to resist I'm trembling now. You can't know how I've missed you. Missed our fairy tale adventures in this ever-spinning playground.
Oh, I love that moment so much. She lets the emotions get the best of her to crack on that so well. So Norma here, what is she doing? She's at her old film set. She's going around the grounds, just experiencing everything that she used to be a part of. So the smells, the sights, the people, everything that she's experiencing now is bringing her back to the time where she really made a name for herself, where she became who she is today, and she really feels like this is where she belongs, right? So as that builds, as you get those emotions coming out of it, you build to the end of that phrase, and you don't have to finish with a beautiful vocal. She lets it crack and gives you such an earnest, honest moment there, and it's just, I love that moment right there. It's so perfect.
We were young together. I'm coming out of makeup. The light's already burning. Not long until the cameras will start turning. And the early morning madness and the magic in the making. Yes, everything's as if we never said goodbye. I don't want to be alone, that's all in the past. This world's waited long enough. I've come home at last. And this time will be bigger, brighter than we knew it. So watch me fly, we all know I can do it. Could I stop my hand from shaking? Has there ever been a moment with so much to live for?
As I said off the top, she's truly, for me, one of the best we've ever had. And what does it for me is there are certain actresses that all of a sudden, halfway through a performance, they just disappear for you, right? She's not Glenn Close anymore. You truly believe that she's disappearing into that character. And there's people who are good, of course, but then there's those ones for me that just take that extra step into really disappearing into their character, right? So she's one of them. Cynthia Erivo, Meryl Streep, Viola Davis. Those are ones that really, you watch them long enough in a scene and all of a sudden they just disappear for you, and they're not the same people that you thought you knew. And it's just so perfect here. So Norma here, she doesn't have the greatest sense of reality in this song, well, in the entire show really, but so this number really means it has to be embellished, right? It has to be a little bit bigger than life. The old adage, less is more, does not apply here at all. I mean, look at her. She is, in this number, look at her. She is a drag queen's fantasy, right? And in any great drag performance, it's not muted, it's not subtle, it's over the top brilliance, in your face performance 100% all the time. And so while her actions and while her expressions need to be rooted and need to have some sort of truth and reason behind them, you can go bigger. It needs to be bigger than life. That's what this performance requires, and she does it just so impeccably well.
A whispered conversation in overcrowded hallways. So much to say, not just today, but always. as if we never said goodbye. Yes, everything's as if we never said goodbye. We taught the world new ways to
If this is not the theme song for when live musical theater comes back, whenever that may be, I don't know what is, right? That's just, it's so perfectly fitting for the second those curtains rise again. This is the theme song that everyone's got to be thinking of for sure. Look, it's such an absolute classic performance, and what I love the most about it is you can tell Glenn here just dives deep into each and every one of her senses to really showcase how much this character is just addicted to the spotlight. And isn't that last line just a perfect understanding of what the theater does for us all? We taught the world new ways to dream. Okay, that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave me a comment below of what you thought of this video and what you'd like to see in the future. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and until next time, I'm Mark Daniel Patrick, and thanks so much for watching.